When I was a young man, I was a huge fan of him. I still love his music. I think he's incredible, a true genius. And so I have a deep affinity to him, and I can kind of understand where that comes from, but I have no direct evidence of it. I mentioned to a friend a little anecdote about Bob Dylan, and I can't be exactly sure. Word reaches me of various people that were purported to have read the 48 Laws and influenced them. People like Fidel Castro. Now, I can't say it influenced him, but that he read it, right? And then I hear of other people like the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, who is doing so well right now, probably could reread the book. And I know Michael Jackson, somebody said that, but then it was confirmed because his copy of the 48 Laws of Power, and after he died, ended up being auctioned at Sotheby's, and it sold for like $250,000. And it was annotated with all of his handwritten notes on the margins. If I had known at the time, I didn't have that much money, but I would have bought that book. I wish I had it. Anyway, so I know. I've heard the same thing about Bob Dylan. He wrote a book about 18 years ago. I forget what the title was. You can look it up. And people have told me that it's just full of the 48 Laws of Power. And I had a very dear friend of mine who was a musician, a rock musician. His name is David Roback. He was in the group Mazzy Star. It was his last group. Fortunately, he's passed away, one of my dearest, closest friends. He had a manager who was friends with Bob Dylan's manager, a very famous man, and he kind of confirmed that he had an acquaintance with the book. And it makes sense to me because Dylan has complained about the music business, the power games that go on. And I know his nature. When I was a young man, I was a huge fan of him. I still love his music. I think he's incredible, a true genius. And so I have a deep affinity to him, and I can kind of understand where that comes from, but I have no direct evidence of it. So one of the things that I would like before I die, I have met some people that I very much respect, musicians, etc., people like Stevie Wonder, is I would love to meet Bob Dylan and confirm this story and talk to him, just to have some coffee, tea, whiskey, or whatever he prefers, and discuss it, because he had a huge impact on me in my childhood, and I would love to see if the 48 Laws of Power has had an impact on him, but I cannot confirm it right now.